Yo, welcome back to another episode of Talks with the Don. It is your host, the Don. With me as always, we have T.W.T.D.
Hello.
As I said in the other episode, he's gonna be around for a little bit. We have Rassy. Row your boats gently down the stream. Alright, so for today's episode is a little different, man. You see my eyes hanging a little low. Today is called High Thoughts. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, we just going off the vibe, you feel me? A little toasty, you feel me? Nah, seriously, I'm not busting. You know this. But
maybe one out of the three. And it ain't me.
So let's actually get into that. So as we may or may not know here, only one of us, or two of us, or three of us one of us smokes. So as a new smoker coming into the game, how has it been so far?
I mean, only one way to sum it up, bro. It's busting.
It's busting.
So let's talk about it. What are some good strains?
That is a very vague question. There's a lot of different strains you could be tapping into every time. You know, just depends on who you receive from.
Interesting.
You know what be getting me, like all the names and shit. What is they?
Like, I mean, you got shit like
what is runts?
Runts is like, it's a good strain, I guess. You know, I've never really dealt with too much runts before. I'm more so just like go with the subtle stuff right now until I get to that level.
You be smoking that Za?
Zazalito.
I like that one. I like that. Zazalito. You know, a name that I like is Pineapple Express. I really love that name. You know, I was introduced to that my freshman year. Shout out to Mr. Sullivan. You know, he put me onto it. But the reason why this was called High Thoughts is because we all have moments where we may think of something or say something that, you know, makes you seem like you're high. Like, what? That's something a high person would say or think of. Have you guys, T-Wavy, Rassy, have had moments where it was like, yo, I feel like I'm busting?
Yeah, but like obviously I don't smoke, so that just be off
That's what I'm saying.
life.
So let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
I'm just slow,
I'm the same.
I think.
You know, I was about to say I'm the same way, and then you added the slow to it, and then I had to contemplate my life for like.
No, I'm just slow. It's just me, not you.
I'm a little quick.
Yeah, look.
I'm quick. What about you, Ross, man?
I mean, I can't really say where I feel like this, because I mean, it's a regular feeling, a regular occurrence.
So, for example, something I might think of, a question I like to think of, I should say, is I look at stuff and I'm like, yo, how did all these things really get invented? Like, what in our mind said, yo, who thought of, say, building a table or a chair? How did we think about that? You know, a big topic or a discussion that everybody says is the pyramids. aliens made.
Aliens.
Like, think about it. Think about it. Oh, like, big ass blocks. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Stacking them.
Are you high right now?
I mean, that Pineapple Express does a little wonder, you feel me?
This man ain't
No.
smoking nothing. But like, these fucking finals, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, chill, bro.
Nah, fuck that. They smoking yo ass.
He's smoking that Sheldon pack, yo.
Hey, yo. It's the dawn to you.
Not you got so serious, man. When he said, hey, yo.
Yo, he's about to kill me.
That's the dawn to you.
Yo,
It's the dawn.
I can't, son. You got my chest hurting.
Nah, but like, you guys never thought about that? Like, how certain things got made? Like, it's crazy how advanced the mind really could get sometimes. Like,
I mean, it's evolution, man. You know.
Bro, okay. Something
bro, hands like bird, man.
per, you already know, that be in my brain. You know when people be talking about the Big Bang Theory? Were you there for the Big Bang Theory? How you know that that's real?
That's what I'm saying.
How you know that's real? But then, like, people be like, about, I guess is this a conspiracy theory? I don't know. We was talking about, like, God and stuff. And then they be like, oh, man wrote the Bible. Like, who was there?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
I'm not trying to knock religion, though.
because I'm a Christian.
Yeah. Why you say it like...
I'm a Christian. Okay?
No, but yeah, or like for example, like who the concept of time, like 24 hours. Why are we? I was just 24 hours, and then we move on to the next day. Like stuff like that. It just always makes me feel like I'm high sometimes, because then I start thinking a little deeper into it. Like, so they try to study the sun. So then the sun, the rotation, but like, how do we know that it rotates and all that?
How
like,
we know the Earth is a sphere?
That's what. That's what. A sphere. A sphere. I had an issue saying sphere. I had an issue saying that a little earlier. You know what I mean?
I be thinking like, also like, like the time thing. But so you know how like time goes back or time goes forward and stuff like that. And then they were saying like, oh, Biden's gonna like keep it one way, but I didn't know that's how life worked.
That's what I'm like, yo.
I thought it just,
who's making these rules?
who did that?
They just throwing shit in the air at this point, for real.
For real.
Like, shit crazy, bro. Now, as a smoker, you like you say or it's like a regular thing. But like, what about when you're not, like a little toasty, a little warm?
First of all, where does toasty come from?
Look,
It's
I personally, that's yo, you heard it first from me. You heard it first from me.
I don't say that.
The dawn gets toasty sometimes. That's when you're a little hot, low. The dawn gets a little toasty. But no, like, what about, like, have you ever experienced stuff like that? Like, when you're not?
Yeah.
Like, give me an
Oh, wait,
example.
when you take, like, tolerance breaks, some people, you know, they take tolerance breaks and stuff like that to, like, kind of at least get a better experience when you go back into smoking or something like that.
I was just about to say, what does a tolerance break really do, though? Like, outside to give you that better experience?
Depending on who you are and how frequently you do use, I mean, I guess it could be like, when you go back, it's like that first 2-3 hits might have you like, damn, like seeing stars already. Depending on how long your break goes, like sometimes I'll take a week, maybe 3 days. No more than a week.
You see how he had to shorten it? He said a week, okay, maybe 3 days. No more than a week now.
24 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, 24 hours.
Now, since you know everybody has like the thing when it comes to getting a little bussin', music. What's the type of music that you use when you listen or when you're like a little toasty? or bussing?
I mean, really, it's just your preference of music, you know? Like, you could be like, damn, I want to listen to some R&B, or shit, you might even mess around and, like, hear some bullshit. And it actually sound like fire shit when you high, but that's every once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, what do you guys, because, I mean, you guys experienced, you know, being toasty at least once before.
Not you using the word.
I gotta use it. I gotta use it. But how is that for you guys? How has it been in the past? For your
Maybe you could.
So I don't be doing this stuff. Weed, you know my saying. I love weed, but weed don't love me. Okay, but I guess like there's been times I was a little paranoid, so I had to chill. So I'll just play some music, turn my red light on, and try and knock out. So I have a high playlist. I do.
Yeah.
I got that. No pun intended. Yes. So I think it's a mixture of a lot of stuff though. It's like you said, it was kind of like R&B, but then I like have some rap in there. Bro, Michael Jackson is on my high playlist. Okay, it's one song, chill. But it varies, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I will say is when you are definitely like in that zone, everything sounds different. Like you'd be sitting there, you can hear a guitar playing, and you can literally zone in on that guitar, and literally only hear that guitar, and then everything else is just like you don't even hear the rest of the song. Or you can hear the drums in a song, boo doo boo doo 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 going.
Wait, hold on.
Type shit. So I mean, it really just depends on, I guess, how high you get. Like that's all that it is, you know. And your preference on music too.
Yeah.
I think if I were to get into smoking habit and could get past that experience. By the way, if you haven't heard my experience or heard T.Wavyy's experience, go check out episode 1. What are you doing watching this till you came so far? Go back.
Period.
Start from the beginning. Bada boom, bada bing. Give it a
Slang. Period. You're supposed to say it, but it's okay.
We can reverse that, cut it back, and do it again.
Reverse that, cut it back. God, you heard that. But anyways, I think the music that I would use, I'm a big Griselda fan. For those of you that may not know, that's like Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, El Camino. I mean, there's just so many in that group. Just the way they, do their reverbs or like sample old beats and chop it up a little bit. That stuff is like, man, I can only imagine being toasty. Like you're just like, damn. Oh. That was the song. But
she was thinking like, what's going on? He's singing.
What's that?
Look.
But I mean, aside from just smoking in general or being a stoner, as they would call it.
I'm a stunner.
I feel like it also has taken a different route in terms of going outside of just being like an older stoner, and it's come back down to like the youth. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of kids, they start out young. You see 13-year-olds walking around with vapes, jewels, all of that, etc. And I feel like that's a real problem for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I personally haven't like started that until I got to about 18, roughly, which is kind of like the acceptable age. But it's really attacking the youth, and I also feel like they do it in school. Not like that's my business. You live your life however you feel. But I'm just saying, it's definitely a problem.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that started relatively young. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously not with weed, but I did start drinking kind of young. I'm sorry.
Oh, T-Wavy, what are you talking about?
Okay, my brother peer pressured me. It's not my fault, man.
Got you saucy. Let you
But I drink like a fish now. But yeah, that's not good though. Like, kids, just be a kid, bro. You don't gotta grow up too fast. Don't be hitting the vapes. Don't be smoking weed. No, drinking alcohol at a young age. I say just don't do it at all, cause that's you fucking up your body.
Yeah.
No cat, no kizzy.
You still growing and developing, and that shit's just gone out the window now.
Yeah.
You fucked up the process. Your brain's so fighting so many damn demons. I just like, shit, fuck it. I just gave up. I'm done. You know, and I think about that with the kids and stuff, like how you just said, because it's like, why another high thought. How did they even get involved with this? Like,
obviously,
you get what I'm saying? Like, the people gave it to them.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, why is that in your mind to say, you know, let them try it? Like, we're gonna let that slide? I mean, sometimes they just grab it. They'll just see it around. It'll be laying around. But, like, you can't.
Why are you doing that to a kid?
Yeah.
Like, it's like an endless cycle sometimes, too, with that. Because you got some people that just can't get out of it. Some people try to break curses or generational curses or whatever. Oh, I saw this happening, so unfortunately that's what's going to happen with my family. Like, I can't break that. That's just my personality. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really just sit back and think on shit like this. Like, yo, we make a lot of excuses sometimes for shit like that. Crazy.
No, for real.
That's so crazy.
Like, I wish I didn't start young, obviously. Because, like I said, it ruined you in the long run. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, okay. Because what the fuck?
That sounds crazy in the mind.
What the fuck was
I had to clear my throat.
That was not a clear throat.
I had to clear that.
That was not a clear throat.
I got allergies. I got allergies, people. I got allergies.
Oh,
Nah, but continue what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, I wish I just didn't start young, because at the end of the day, that's really messing up your body, for real. Like, my liver is probably screaming for help right now.
You should go check the doctors after this.
For real. I'm going to make my appointment. But yeah. Kids, stay away.
Yeah, facts. That's a good point. Stay away from it. And for the adults that have the stuff around the kids, please be mindful of the youth. Be mindful of them, man.
What's the saying? Hugs over drugs.
Oh, I love hugs. And I don't.
I've never heard that saying.
Yeah, I've never heard that, but
that was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah.
You taught me something, Roops.
Yes, sir. My man.
My nigga.
Gotta have a little. Yo, I'm telling you, like, real talk, real quick, man. Like, if I were a smoker, I had like so many positions. The old like '60s woman. You got that one. You got the.
How are y'all related?
Then you got the pipe.
Who's? You know, I've always wanted to smoke out of a bong. Oh!
The lights went out. I'm scared.
I think we're good though.
Yeah, I'm sorry for putting that one on there, but that's just how it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ever hit a bong?
Yeah.
It's cool. Always wanted to.
I actually hit one last night.
Not the
Mom and dad, family that watches this.
See?
So sorry. I don't know what he's talking about.
We can just edit this. Click it out. Cut it out.
No, that was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
But I'm not cutting it out.
Oh. Exposed. Exposed. No.
I'm dead.
No.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching. It's been fun hosting. As always, keep it real.
In a bit.
In a bit, bruh. You get me.
Still.